Gemini, Cancer, to your February Astro Days reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe, and make sure that if you know somebody else with Gemini or Cancer in their chart, if this resonates with them, share this video. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. And for everyone new, welcome, welcome. This is where we take tarot with astrology and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So come on, Spirit, show me what house is the best house for our beautiful Gemini, Cancer. Best message coming out is the 5th house. That Aries had a lot of love readings going on right now, probably because it's the love month. So it does seem like there's a lot going on with love over here, whether it's good, bad, or the ugly, right? Okay, let's see what's going on with you. We have the Uranus coming up with some Aries energy in the 5th house. So that Uranus is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Love it. And that Aries energy, impulsive, dynamic, spontaneous, crusading. And going straight into that 5th house of creativity and love and romance. Ooh, where you create things that you love and that you're proud of. So getting 3 in 1 right there. So whether or not it wants to talk about that fun that you're going to have, or that romance, or that creating things, right? Okay, let's see. This message coming out for the beautiful Gemini, Cancer, please. Nostalgic feelings, feelings of there's joy. So the sudden change is the way you're reminiscing. You're having this awakening. It's almost like I'm looking at the past. I'm feeling those feelings from the past. I am, reminiscing and the joys and, how I feel about certain situations. Could even have, someone from your past who's coming around that's making you feel this joy, this happiness, or just those thoughts and those memories of someone from your past. It could be your mother, it could be your grandmother, it could be anything. Maybe you smell, grandma's cookies when you walk into someone's house, and it makes you stop, right? And say, oh my God, that smells like my grandma's house. You know what I mean? So it's just something like that that's got you in this sudden awareness of something, of what, right? Commitment. Whoa. And these of wands. So there's something about this commitment that you have, that's making you reminisce. Now you could have this new person. Maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're wearing a cologne that your dad used to wear. I don't think that's a very good example, but because I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person. I don't know. My dad used to wear a lot of Stetson and Old Spice. Old Spice reminds me of my grandpa. Stetson reminds me of my dad. I don't know if that's a very good way of putting something, but that's what I came to the conclusion. I don't know if you want to date someone who smells like your dad, but I'm just leaving it there. I don't know what else to say. That was probably the worst example that I've ever used. I don't know if I've ever used one worse than that, because you're like, cold. I would not date someone who smelled like my dad, but maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. Okay. But however it is, it's reminding you of this. There's some kind of contract. There's something that reminds you of something from your past. Maybe it's a new guy. Maybe he's wearing that obsession cologne like your ex did. And maybe that's a better example than your dad, huh? That it's like, whoa. I don't know, because I did meet a guy once who did wear Stetson cologne. Not as in a date or anything, but I just always kept like, hey, you remind me of my dad. Sounds like my dad. And I told my husband that too. I was like, God, he's wearing the same cologne my dad does. That's so crazy. But he was young and was like, why are you wearing Stetson? It's such an old cologne. So maybe it's something like that. Like maybe you run into somebody who's wearing like an Old Spice and you're like, okay, maybe that is. Maybe that's it. Maybe I can't date you because you smell like granddad. I don't know. Okay, we're going to stop there because it's, I don't know. I blame the full moon. Yeah, thanks, Spirit. Just blame that full moon. There's just something very weird and very kind of secretive and very like you're keeping it. I feel like this nostalgic feeling is something going on that you're keeping to yourself. Okay. Maybe they do. Maybe they do smell like your ex. Okay. And you're like, that's such a turn on that you smell like Obsession or Eternity cologne. And, you know, like my ex did, but I don't want to tell you that because why would I want to tell you you look like my ex or that you smell like my ex? And a lot of people wouldn't want that anyways, unless it was really good memories. Right. Unless it ended on a very good note. Because memories can, you know, make very bad memories. But this seems like a very good one. Like it's a good memory. It reminds you of something. Queen of Wands. It does. Something is going on within this situation that they're grabbing your attention through nostalgicness, whether they're saying something or smelling like something, or maybe they're making cookies and it reminds you of something, but it's grabbing your attention and it reminds you of this Queen of Wands. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. It could literally be, or this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it reminds you of this person. Could literally be your grandma. I don't know. Maybe you ran into someone who, like I said, it's like, wow, you bake cookies. God, you make them just like grandma did. It says those snickerdoodles. I paid you coins, but I'm not going to take your offer. Oh, schniz. Whatever information you're clearly having this understanding of, though, I'm not taking your offer. They came to you with an offer. They came to you with a pinnacle. They're going to come to you with a pinnacle. And you're not going to take that. Maybe they do smell like your dad. But you're saying, I'm not taking it. Or for men, maybe you're like, you remind me of my mother. I'm not going to date my mother. I'm sorry. That's what it is. So maybe I was on key on that to begin with, even though it sounded ridiculous. However, underestimating my own potentials. That's not your card, that's for me. Okay, so the mid-month, you're saying, yeah, that was the sudden awareness. Sudden awareness is I'm having too much nostalgia about this person. They remind me of the Queen of Wands. I can't offer this pinnacle. I can't take your pinnacle. You're giving me too much nostalgia, or there's too much memory of something going on. And if it's your ex, it's like, I remember too much of what went on in the past between the two of us. I can't let go of that. And I can't date you. I can't be with you. I can't do this. Your intuition's going crazy with the moon. Self-discipline. They're a little moody and a little disappointed of the situation. They think that you have an overactive imagination, like you need to. And that's crazy because that's exactly what it could be as well, overactive imagination. You have the moon with the intuition, with the creativity of the mind of memories. And, so it's like, but it's not really overactive imagination because the moon would be in reverse. I'm not overreacting. Tell them, Gemini, Cancer, I am not overreacting. I'm telling you right now. I cannot take this because of your untrustworthiness or unreliability or unpredictable things that you did from the past. I cannot forget what that is. Or I'm not having an overactive imagination. You literally smell like my dad. You know, I mean, like, seriously, I'm not having an overactive. And it's like they're going to come at you and they're going to literally be like, you're making this, you're blowing this out of the water. You're blowing this situation out of the water. There is no reason that, you know, I can make, you know, that I can't make cookies and it smells like mom's house. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the situation is, whatever is going on in your mind where it's making you have these nostalgic places of whether when you guys were together before or them reminding you of something or someone, their ex, your ex, whoever, they want to come at you and really say, well, it's, you know, ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You're not going to take my pinnacle because of memories. Memories have a lot to do with a lot of things. So they really think that you're kind of more like in a lack of direction. Then they don't know how to come and approach you to the situation. By the mid-month, they're kind of like in confusion, literally confused to why you're delaying this pinnacle that they're offering you. Why won't you go on this date with me? Why won't you do this? Oh, because you are having, you know, because you know, are having these memories or holding on to the past or however it is. It is. Power couple. They're trying to tell you that you're a power couple and that you guys would be great together. Look, hey, look, right? You're nurturing enough to have the understanding. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You have all the nurturing that I want within a relationship. You have a great job. You do whatever you do. You're trustworthy. Why can't you trust me? I have the pinnacle too. Now they're telling you you're a power couple. They believe in their heart and soul that you're a power couple. Four of Coins. I'm holding on tight. I'm not going to have this conversation. Three of Swords. So you do Three of Swords them because they do, you know, they do feel like you give them an ouchie because it was a heartbreak. They really wanted this to happen with you, but they're saying you broke my heart. Whatever was going on in the very beginning, whatever that is, it's broken their heart. They're heartbroken about the situation. They want to see the Ten of Cups with you, and they're trying to stand their ground and be the Emperor. They're like, but I am the Emperor. I have my shit together. I got everything together. And if you know the person doesn't, then they're trying to make you believe so. So, yeah, it's general reading. But however it is, they're standing their ground on their own firm convictions of themselves. So they're saying it doesn't matter. But I can change my cologne. Well, will you though? Will you really? Will you really? Well, then why didn't you do it the first time I said it? So yeah, you're saying in the end of the month that this romance is not going anywhere. Ooh, I think for some of you this is an ex, and I think that they're coming back around. This is my personal belief system right here for the majority of you, that they're coming around because it says that they want to try to break negative cycles with you. If that's a new person, then they want to break negative cycles with you. The only reason I'm saying that is because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse could be doing the same thing over and over and over again and looking for different results. So you could say, yeah, well, from the past, you did such and such a thing, but now you want to come back and you're still doing that. But you did something that reminded me of something you did from the past. Okay, so to me, it's not like you didn't break anything. You're still very impulsive and you're still doing things that I was opposed to begin with. And now you're making me feel very nostalgic about the situation. And it's bringing up these memories of what happened in the past. And I don't like that. So I don't want to offer that. You said you changed. But I'm not seeing it with the Wheel of Fortune. It's saying, well, if you broke those cycles and you broke those things, then why am I seeing it reoccur in you now? So you're saying, no, I'm not going to work with you. You're disorganized. You want to tell me you're the Emperor. Wow, man, I told you. You want to tell me that you're the Emperor, but I don't see the organization where you're trying to tell me you are at. And for some of you, say they're even living beyond your means. You're no emperor. An emperor doesn't live beyond their means. The emperor doesn't drive a Porsche that they can't afford because they have a credit card. Ooh, oh guys, you guys know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about on that one. That's the person that comes in because they have a nice car, but they live in some crappy apartment. Their house, their car's worth more than their apartment. And they make people believe that there is somebody big until you go, to their shack. They're making you believe that they have this and that, and you feel like it's deceptive. And I think for a lot of you, this is false success. They're going with, I am the emperor, and you're saying, you're not the king of coins or the emperor, though. I am the queen of pentacles. You're right. But you are no king of coins. And in men, if it's the woman, then put yourself wherever you want, right? Then you're saying, I'm the king of pentacles, but you're no queen of pentacles. You live beyond your means. So whatever is going on over here, it feels like it's, no matter how it's going to go, I don't care if it's a new person or not, you're going to find out that this person is not the emperor. They want you to believe that they're the emperor. You can't tell me that that's not what's going on. There's something that triggers some kind of emotion and thought within you. And then you find out in the end that they're living nothing but false success, that they're not who they say they are. Even though they believe that you're going to be their queen and that you guys are soulmates. They might even tell you you're my soulmate. They may even tell you you're my twin flame, or we're meant to be together, or we're destined to be together. And then you're going to find out it isn't even true. Because if that was true, then I wouldn't be with a deceptive person, a person who has false success, a person who lives beyond their means, and a person who's obsessed with cycling the same cycles over and over again, and doing the same thing over and over and never learning from it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And who's so damn disorganized. I'm just going to call this is a mess. 5 of Coins. Walking away, leaving them heartbroken. 7 of Coins. Yeah. Not going to invest in this. Either not going to invest in this again, or I'm not going to invest in this ever. See how it resonates. No. You may be having your eye on someone else anyways. Yeah. For some of you, have your eye on someone else. Somebody who's more worthy. Somebody that you would like to, have the 4 of Wands with. I think a lot of you are looking at someone else. You're paying attention to someone else anyways. You definitely have your eyes somewhere else. Something that's more justified. Something, it could even be a lawyer. It could be somebody who, somebody who's balanced. This person might even have problems with the law. And they're saying they don't. Or that they've changed. But no matter what, you're going to rest easy at night because you know where your strength is. You're not going there. It looks like you're not going there. For the majority, you're not going that way. It looks like you have your eyes somewhere else. Because they definitely are doing exactly what you had an idea they're doing. So pretty much this is kind of like, you know what, I know what you're doing. When they come back around, or this all happens, or however this is going down for you, everybody's story is a little different. You already know with your intuition and the moon, right when they get there, that something's up. You're making my gut feelings go crazy. Yeah, my pit of my stomach does not feel good. And it ain't the butterflies of love. This is the butterflies of red flags gotta go, sour stomach, knot in the stomach. This isn't that fluttery, butterly feeling of, oh, I got butterflies in my stomach. Oh, no. This is the one that's sour. Gives you red flags. This is the one that has that knot in your stomach like you haven't eaten in 12 days. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hungry. I'm so hungry, right? Yeah, it's just very sour. And they're definitely, you're going to be wondering, if you want, yeah, they're doing something. They're doing something in the background that's not good. They're definitely, it looks like you know, they've gone through some struggling relationships in the past too, where they might have even been divorced themselves, had some shattered dreams. Got devil energy over here. They have some kind of addiction, misbehaving, codependency, toxicity. Well, maybe they are codependent. If they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, whew, people be careful. It might be gold digger. I got my shit together. No, you don't. You got your shit together and I got my shit together. Lying. Lying because all of a sudden now I have the codependency. But then yet you overspend. You have tons of credit card debt. For somebody who's the Emperor, you usually don't have that kind of credit card debt. Yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me they don't. Lack of stability. That's what comes on the Emperor. They're going to tell you they're the Emperor, but then the lack of stability comes up. Interesting. Misfortune, loss, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Interesting. Very interesting financial failure. Arguing their point. Trying to make you believe something that's not true. That's deception. Trying to make you believe that they're the Nine of Pentacles. They are not the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. That's very interesting reading. I haven't had one of those in a while. But I've noticed that a lot of these readings for February are very interesting readings. So, okay, let's get a moon card. My goodness. Let's see. Okay, my friends. Emotions are running high on this one. This one's emotions are running high. A personal issue reaches its resolution. But look, guys, you already have the sudden understanding and the enlightenment, the awakening to the situation. And you know, it's crazy to me because that is going to come in so fast for you that I love it. Because your intuition is just going to, you know, pop hard. You know, that Cancer part of you is just going to boom and catch that so fast. So it's almost like the Uranus being there and that sudden change and that enlightenment is like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Ace of Swords, hold on a second. Why am I getting all these weird feelings from this? All these nostalgic, strange feelings I don't want. Okay. Time to meditate and contemplate. Okay. Okay, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.